Hey guys, it's Brandon Creative Happily Dressed, a fashion blog dedicated to self-acceptance, self-confidence, and self-sufficiency, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are trying something very new. It's also raining, if you can hear that, because it's right here by my window. And honestly, whenever it rains, I'm so in the mood to sew because there's nowhere to be, nowhere to go. But I'm trying something new. I was recently on Grayson Dolan's Instagram and I saw this picture and immediately I thought, I want to make those pants. So today I'm going to try to make those pants. I have some thrifted fabric in the color like a light pastel yellow, which I think is really nice. It has texture. It's kind of sun bleached as well, but I wanted to try it. It has some really cool things that I haven't done before, like inverted pleats at the top. It's wider and it seems like it has like an 1.5 inch hem at the bottom. So I'm just going to try to recreate it, and hopefully by the end of this video I have pants very similar to his. Either way, I'm not going to do belt loops. I honestly despise belt loops, so there will not be any belt loops on these pants. But the closure, everything else, even the like fat hem he has at the bottom, I'm going to try to do myself. So cross your fingers for me guys, because today we are trying to recreate Grayson Dolan's pants. Awesome, so I started off by cutting out the back. I'm using my pant pattern that I drafted myself, and I'm actually cutting it out a little wider so that way we have more room for the inverted pleats and darts for the front and the back. So this is the back, but I think we're doing pretty good. Like, it's pretty wide leg. Look how it sits at the bottom. I really like how wide that is. And it also comes up pretty high as well. So I might stick with that when I cut out the front. So basically I'm gonna do the same thing with the front. Add another inch to the waist. And then also make it wider as I cut up, especially on the inside leg. I think that's what's gonna get us our flow and bounce to. And yeah, this is gonna be perfect for our little inverted dart to go here. That'll be cool. Alright, so I have everything cut out and serged in the places that are important. I cut the pockets too short, so I added this cool little plaid fabric to add some pizzazz and detail, which I think would be really cool. Kind of messed up on this one, but that's okay. I'm not gonna change it. And I always have to cut the waistband out last. If you want to know how to do a zipper fly, I actually just made a video on that, so you can go check that out. Alright, so now I'm going to work on the darts. I'm gonna do regular darts in the back. They'll just be a little bigger because I added some width to the waist. And then we're gonna move on to the inverted darts on the front, which I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to do 100%. I have an idea, but I'll probably just look it up anyway.
The first step to creating your inverted pleat is to mark your fabric.
So that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I like watched the video and I did it on the first try, which is awesome. The back looks like this. I will say, when you're doing an inverted pleat, just mark the top because it'll be on the front. Because you can see the dots I thought would be on the back or on the front. But yeah, so I'm gonna like iron all of this down, give it a little press, and then I'm gonna start on the zipper fly. So I actually decided to do the pockets next because they were the easiest thing to actually kind of knock out. So I did the facing and then sewed the bag to the facing. And then this is what it looked like after it was all done. All right, guys, we are halfway there. So we have darts in place. I've gone ahead and serged the top so we keep everything down and where it's supposed to be when we're gonna sew it together. So that's the back. And then we have the two front sides, which is hard to do with holding a camera in my hand. Perfect. So yeah, that inverse pleat looks awesome. I'm so happy I looked it up because I was gonna do something completely different. So I'm glad I looked it up, and I'm really glad I steamed it. I mean, not steamed it, ironed it, which I guess can be the same thing. So now what I'm about to do is take a little break, honestly, because you need to protect your peace when it comes to not letting your habits and hobbies run you. I'm gonna take a break, drink some water, eat some food, watch a few videos that I have lined up on my YouTube, and then we'll put in this zipper fly on, baby. Like I said before, if you wanna know how to do that, I just made a video that'll probably be on this side that you can go and watch to learn how to do a zipper fly. Alright everyone, it is day 2 of me making these Grayson Dolan pants, and we're actually nearing the finish line. So I have the front all done. Got to use a nice little yellow zipper that I had hiding somewhere. But the front is all done. Awesome, love that, love my little inverted pleats. The back is also done, it's kind of over there, so I'm gonna grab it later. But now basically I'm just going to finish these bad boys up. I'm gonna sew the sides and crotch seams so that way I can try these pants on and see if they are fitting the right way. And if they are, then we can move on to the waistband and then we'll almost be done for real. Alright guys, I just finished putting them together and they look pretty good. I'm very impressed. I don't know what to say. I mean, I act like I don't do this for a living, which I mean, I don't do it for a living, but I definitely sew. But I am so impressed with how this came out. They might be a little wide, but I don't know if I'm gonna slim them just because I do like the way they are. Look at my little inverted pleats doing their job. They look so good. I will take it in the waist some though because they're kind of like falling off. But once I do that, I think we'll be good. I haven't even looked at the back. They are kind of big. Maybe I will slim them when I take the waist in just a little. But I actually really like them because yeah, they do get kind of wide at the bottom now that I see. But I'm like really happy. So I'm gonna take the waist in and then go from there. All right, I went ahead and slimmed them out so that way I don't have to even hold them anymore and they don't fall. You can see the pleats, they look so good. I'm like so happy where they turned out. The back still looks good, doesn't like a diaper butt, which is good. And I like the length. I did slim them down just a little bit so they're not like billowing out. So now I'm cutting out my waistband. What I like to do is cut out 4 times my width so that way I can fold the waistband into itself and I don't have to deal with like seam allowance or something poking out, ironing it down the right way. Basically, you'll see my method now of how I do it and you get you a nice little waistband. So I went ahead and pinned that on the pant. This always takes a while. But this is it all pinned, and then now I just take it to the sewing machine. Alright guys, the waistband is on. I even have the same little triangle thing that he has going on, which is actually my fault. I should have fixed that, but I'm not going to. But now I'm gonna sew on the little hook and eye closure so this guy will stay closed and where he needs to be. And then also go ahead and hem these bad boys. Alright guys, they are all done. I told you even before, now that this clip is on there too, I even got the same little triangle opening right here, which honestly should not be there. Very happy I was able to do these inverted pleats for the first time. You know, looking at the photo now, I realized that I don't think that he has inverted pleats in his pants, but whatever. But yeah, the length is pretty nice, and we have a nice little cuff at the bottom. A very little 1-inch cuff. So here's a full look at them and a comparison side by side between these bad boys and Grayson's. But I mean, I actually really like it. If I had some white fabric that was a little stiffer like his, I think it'd be almost spot on, which is pretty good. I mean, the abs don't match because I don't have those, but I actually really enjoy these. And I actually like the wideness of them. I mean, personally, I might like slim them down a little bit if I wanted to wear them out for real. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I feel like I'm gonna make this a series actually, because there actually is something else that I want to recreate that I'm not gonna share with you just yet. Comment down below who you think or what item or outfit piece from an influencer or celebrity I should try to recreate next. But until my next video, see you guys later.